Righty, hello. Here is my camera guard, self-made. I highly recommend that to all animal rights activists. You don't want to be spied on. This is how you fold it. Okay, you fold this here first of all. You take a paper, regular paper. Sheet, you fold it in half, you fold it again like this here, okay. And then you fold the bottom one in. Wait, yeah, okay, so you fold half and again in half like this. And then you fold the bottom one in like this. Okay, like this here. Like this. Okay, this is to give it stability. And then you fold the upper one in. The upper one like this here. The upper one like that. And you have to fold it so that it is just covering the camera lens. Okay. But you don't want that to go over the monitor. That doesn't look good. So you have to fold that again like this. This goes over the camera lens. Alright. And then you have to fold it again. Take this here and you fold this here where the part that goes over the camera has to be folded again like this, like that. Not because you want to put that over the camera, but in order to give it stability. So it has to have a tension inside. Otherwise it doesn't stay. In the wind it wouldn't stay anyway. So if you're sitting in a wind like I am right now, that wouldn't stay. But I'm not using this right now, so I'm making a video. So for that I have to have the camera, obviously. But you fold that really good like this, okay, and then you pull it back out, and then you have a tension in here. You see the tension? And that you put over the edge. And this lower part that had been folded in like this gives it a clip-on tension. So that's how it works. Now you know how to take care of this. Okay, make this really stable. Okay. And then make sure that this is also folded up that way. And then you have it when you close it, and when you don't use it, you have it like this here. And that works very well. Baby dog tore one up. I had to make a new one, but they're easy to make, so it works. I don't always want to be looked at, and the haters wouldn't want to be looked at all. Never ever, I don't think. And then particularly having a woman say, "Ha, I'm making fun of you now, of your pimples and whatever," So, but anyway. So, yeah, I want to talk about empowerment. Okay? I think that's very, very important, to empower oneself. Really, really important. And particularly empaths like myself, we need to empower ourselves. This is very, very important. if you're in a group of people and that group of people, they believe whatever they're being told, and they're identified personally with a specific agenda, whatever that is. Could come from religion or from some kind of fashion company or from some kind of movie. Movies are usually a tool of the corporate agenda. Okay, we have to keep that in mind. They really use movies. They work with producers, the corporate agenda. They also pay their way in. Okay, they bribe their way into it. And then they say, if we will give you $1 million, or maybe more money involved in that, right? So we give you $1 million if you work with this guy here, Richard Berman, okay, market psychologist, and if Richard Berman sneaks in some kind of smear campaign against a specific demographic, like animal rights activists or environmentalists. I've seen all of this. I have observed it. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Also for TV shows, of course, So the entire entertainment industry is bribable, So, except for some individual filmmakers, indie filmmakers, independent makers who are looking at society critically and who either have a movie to shake people up or have a movie that is supposed to comfort a specific group, and really comfort and really, in order to make the world better. So Hollywood is about profit maximization. Hollywood movie directors are corporate, and they also, because of that, they also are very eager to take money from someone and work with Richard Berman or people like Richard Berman, market psychologist, and they will sneak in some kind of underhanded psychological manipulation into the movies. I've seen that many times. I've observed that. Entire movies have been actually created just for the corporate agenda, to get the public on board with or against even a specific animal species. That's amazing. Like wolves, because the cattle ranchers want to destroy wolves. So they have a lot of money to bribe Hollywood movie directors. So they'll make a movie like The Gray or something, like the Great Gray Wolf. First of all, the Great Gray Wolf is a highly sensitive empath animal, okay? They would never attack humans. But what do they do in the movie? They make them into a monster so that the public will be complacent with Ken Salazar and Barack Obama giving out ordinances to exterminate the wolves, which serves the cattle ranchers, because I guess once in a while wolf packs may get a baby cow or an adult cow. Okay, there shouldn't even be cows out there on public land. Oh, I don't even know. I mean, that subject alone can take 10 hours for me to talk about. We've just recently been out there in the desert. The cows shouldn't be out there, okay? They should not have to eat really, really hardy plants like chaparral. They should be eating fresh grass, okay? The cows, some of them die from thirst. They wander off. They can't find their way back to the water source, and then they drill wells there, which is totally illegal. This is totally wrong. It's unethical for cattle ranchers to go out there to public land and drill a well. Can you imagine if I went out there into public land and I decided, someone gave me $1 million, I'm just gonna go ahead and have a well drilled there on public land. I will be the first one to go to prison, get sued, but not the cattle ranchers. They somehow have an exemption, okay? And the reason why is because they bribe the politicians and they drill water, very, very deep water. Because they can drill deeper, because they have more money, they cause the water table to go down, the general water table that's in the ground to go down, and then the people, the residences, whoever lives out there as a private person, their well will go down. And they have less well water. Some of those wells have gone completely empty because the water table had been drilled out by the cattle ranchers. So then the private residences, they don't have water to drink anymore for their animals or for themselves. This is an atrocity, okay? And this is going on, I would say, worldwide, okay? It's a worldwide problem. It's incredibly horrific. It caused some people to commit suicide. It's horrific. And nothing is being done about it. Okay? Because most politicians that get into legislative offices, they take bribe money, They don't care what happens to animals and individual people. They take bribe money, and that's how it goes. And the same with Hollywood. People are creating entire movies to manipulate the public. And I want people to become more aware about it. And I want empaths and all kind-hearted people to become aware and stand up against that and say something. And not just accept what the government does and what society does and what kind of fads are out there and so on. Don't be pushovers, okay? That's my message for the world. Pay more attention. See through those things. I've talked to a lot of people, some of them very, very sweet and kind and innocent and naive. Okay, very, very naive people. Some people they're so adapted. They want to fit in. They don't want to offend anyone. Yeah. So kind and so, as my brother always accused me of running the anti-communication train. That's a perfect example right there. Why would he say this, right? You run an anti-communication train. And he was referring to my artwork. So, wow, now that goes very far. If my artwork is running an anti-communication train, that kind of implies almost that he would say, if you want to be liked, you better paint the way it is socially accepted. Don't tell that to an artist. Never, never. Don't tell that to a real artist. I mean a real artist. What is a real artist? A real artist does not give a fuck about what other people think about their artwork. That's what a real artist is. Jonathan Mese is one of them. Okay? And a lot of his stuff is very, very fast-paced and very, very sketchy and scratchy also. Not exactly my style, and it doesn't have to be my style, but he's still a real artist because he sticks to this particular form. That is his style, okay? And his art is, he's not just silently making art. He's very outspokenly making art. He talks all the time, okay? That makes him a philosopher of ethics. He talks about this all the time. And he said, if you want to be independent and if you want to be a real artist, you have to go through the valley of ridicule. Philip Jones, hello. I'm sorry to have to always single you out, but you asked for it. You really, really did. Okay? Tex-Mex, Jimmy, fat barbecue with jersey football shorts. Okay, sorry, I have to say something. This is not, I mean, how you dress, I don't give a fuck how you dress. Okay, you can dress as your favorite sports team all the time, but I do care about the barbecue part. Okay, don't barbecue cows and pigs. Okay. It's totally unethical. And you need to go through the valley of ridicule. And I can't do that for you. I'm not going to ridicule you because that's not my style. Okay? I call you out on your BS. That I will do. I'm not going to ridicule you. I'm not going to mock you. I'm not going to resort to sarcasm and all of these kind of things. I thought about today, I might create a channel to kick ass, you know, because I feel in the mood of that. I really do. Throw a little bit humor into it. Be a little bit entertaining. That's always good. Huh? But also color it into kick-ass truth, okay? The truth itself shows you a mirror. The truth. So I'm just a messenger of the truth. So I'll have to come. I just put my own style into it, that's all. The truth is still the truth, okay? So I'm just a messenger. I try to live as truthfully as I can. I'm not a God level. I'm not like Elon Musk. I'm not a Buddha level. So Elon Musk is the highest level soul that we have right now. And after this lifetime, he's going to merge with the infinite cosmos and is one with it. He is almost one with it. You better pay close attention to this. This is our chance right now. Right now, this is our chance. We have Elon Musk in the world. This is your fucking chance, motherfucker, okay? If we didn't have Elon Musk, can you imagine how the world would become? Very quickly. Very, very quickly. You couldn't even stand existing anymore, Philip Jones, if it wasn't for Elon Musk. You would lose your SSI and your job or whatever you, and your trickery and your scam artistry money, wherever you get your money from. Okay? I think you're a criminal. That would go down, because when the economy goes down, it will affect the mafia too. It will affect all the criminals too, okay? All the criminals that have torn down the economy will be suffering from that falling of the economy. You made this go down, okay? You caused it. Okay? It's your fault. Okay? Your personal fault, Philip Jones. And every single person who is like you, and the world is full of those. Okay? I would say 80% of humans are like you, Philip Jones. Particularly men. And that's a fact. Okay. And because of that, every one of you needs a cake in your face, and you need to go through the valley of ridicule. Not because someone else pushes you in, but unfortunately, you won't go in on your own. So someone has to kick ass. Someone has to point it out. Okay? You need to humble the fuck down. Okay? You really do. Man, you gotta humble down. I mean, how in the frickin' world can you think of yourself as a king? Of anybody's king? I don't even know where to get started with that. I mean, that is... I could talk about this for a whole week or 10 weeks. Okay? Just this subject alone. You need to humble down. Okay? And that's your duty to do in this lifetime. That's your school. You need to realize this. You need to realize that the way you're acting is not beneficial for you or anyone around you. Okay? Jonathan Mese has gone through the valley of ridicule. Okay? He has gone through that valley. And Friedrich Nietzsche talked about it. And it's interesting, Jonathan Mese also made Friedrich Nietzsche sculptures in an abstract form with a real big mustache. And he loves Nietzsche. He didn't really say why he just, Nietzsche to him is just someone who is completely standing on his own feet. To the majority of people, that's scary. They have to ridicule someone like that. And they don't even ridicule someone like this up front. No. They come sideways. They troll sideways at someone like that. A drive-by trolling for Friedrich Nietzsche. They don't even know why. They know frickin' nothing about Nietzsche. They never read anything. Not even a quote by him. Okay, but they don't like him because someone told them not to like him. Someone else told them. Okay, and they think they're cool for not liking him. Oh man, Jesus, really seriously. I mean, this is just too much. It just goes overboard. So humble down, okay? Read Friedrich Nietzsche's books, please, and humble the heck down. Friedrich Nietzsche said, you have to shred yourself into pieces and burn yourself into ashes. He didn't mean this literally, of course. He meant your ego and your unhumbleness and your self-grandeur. That's what he meant by that. And if you do this, I promise to you, if you do this, your life will become well. Okay. You will heal. You will heal your intestinal blockages. You will heal your constipation. You will heal your mental constipation. You will heal your crystallization. You will heal all of that. Okay? You will heal your relationship issues. Women will start to feel safe around you. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. The reason why women don't feel safe around you is because you fly off the handle. Because someone sneezed at the wrong time. Okay. That's why they don't feel safe. Okay. This can be easily fixed if you recognize that in your prefrontal, use your prefrontal cortex. Use that thing. Don't bypass it anymore. Use it. My dog uses that. Okay? You can use that too. Okay? You have a bit more prefrontal cortex mass than my dog has. So use it. And stop lashing out at other people because they sneezed in the wrong moment. Because they looked at you, they happened to glance at you while they were depressed, which has nothing to do with you. But you take it personally. There's a Mexican man from Mexico. Yes, he lives in Mexico. An intellectual. His name is Don Miguel Ruiz. Philip, you're Latino. Please buy his books. Buy Don Miguel Ruiz's books. You don't even have to get Nietzsche. You can get Nietzsche's books for free on Project Gutenberg because Nietzsche's books are antique. So they're in antique ebook store. Project Gutenberg. Okay. Some German set up that website. Very good Samaritan. Get all of his books for free there. Don Miguel's books you can't get for free. Okay, he's very hot on the market. But he has a lot to say to you, Philip Jones. Okay, so if you have to buy Don Miguel Ruiz's books because he happens to be Latino like you, good, go for it. Okay. You don't even have to read Nietzsche, but read Don Miguel Ruiz. Okay? Do it. Do it. Do it. Sun is coming over the roof now. So, do it. Don Miguel Ruiz. Don Miguel Ruiz from Mexico. An amazing guy. Older man. Amazing guy. A Latino like you, okay? And yeah, he humbled down. He has humbled down, okay? He's very humble. He's very mindful. And he said, I'm glad that I read his book. Okay? Very glad. My friend Dominique recommend it. Oh no, she actually gave me the book. That was very nice of her. So yeah, really liked the book. Fantastic book. And he said, take nothing personally. Absolutely nothing. If someone looks at you the wrong way or says something, or even if someone bullies you, if they bully you, that's their problem. If they come after you and force Islam down your throat, that's their problem. You don't have to take that personally. You don't have to fit in or belong. Okay. Yes, baby dog, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, you are my everything. That is what you are, yes. You are my everything. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You are my everything, a God. Yes, he knows. He knows humbleness. Okay. He's humble. Humbleness is when you mind your own business and when you leave other people alone. When you're decent and nice to other people and respectful, and you give them space and you give them beingness. Allow them beingness. Okay? You do not own a woman. A woman owns herself. I hope that is completely understood. I really hope. I am my own boss. I am my own queen. Okay? In the chess game of life. And so are you. You are your own queen. You are your own king in your own bathtub. I hope that's very, very clear here. You're not a king over someone else, and you're not a king over a dog or any being. Okay. And that applies to all of you. Every one of you. And if you want a better life, you have to go through the valley of ridicule. Thank you, Blue God. 3-3. The angels agree. You have to go through the valley of ridicule. I always say value because it is value. That's a real value. The valley of ridicule. Dare to be yourself. Dare to wear what you really want to wear. Not the costume that was attributed to you by your other soccer or football fans. To fit in. And I noticed that the men who are particularly demanding of respect when they don't deserve any, those are actually the ones that are making themselves being ridiculed. I mean, they kind of ask for it, really. Telling me I need to watch Hollywood movies. Whoa! Never. Those are propaganda films for the corporate agenda. Wake up. Everything you have told me, Philip Jones, comes straight from the corporate agenda. Everything, the religion too. Everything. The Islama whatever. Islamophilia. Okay, it comes straight from the corporate agenda. I'm an Islamophobe. Okay, you get that, right? Okay. I hope you get that top down into the brain. I am a complete Islamophobe. Okay. Power to women, okay? So, and you're an Islamophilic. Philip. You're an Islamophilip. The name fits here. Okay. Islamophilip. Islamophilic, that means you are affiliated with them. That means you are, philia means friend, means affiliated. Comes from Latin. Hydrophilic means a substance that docks onto water molecularly. Hydrophobic means a substance that does not dock onto water, like grease, like Vaseline. That's hydrophobic. It repels water. I am Islamophobic. I repel Islam. I hope that is completely understood now. Like top down, bottom up. Understood, like really understood by every cell of your body. Okay. And if that does not fit with you, then move away from me. Don't watch my videos anymore. Watch someone else's videos. Watch some pushover ladies' videos instead. Okay. Watch Kim Kardashian. Okay, so total piss on and pushover. I'm sorry, I don't have anything against her. I kind of feel sorry for her, actually. I really do. I mean, she's put up with enormous shit for a long time. I don't get it. How in the world? But yeah. How can someone even put up with something like this for a day? How can anyone put up with that Puff Daddy, with that Kanye West, even for a day? I couldn't put up with any of these people. Maybe Vin Diesel I could. Vin Diesel is kind of fun. He kind of stands alone. I like that. But I don't know him that much to judge about this. But I get the impression that he kind of has some individuality. Okay, so, and I like that, and I respect that. Tap on your head. But anyway, I'm done. Peace out.